the tundra may not quite be frozen, but no two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Oh, what a move. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game: 15 carries, 78 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Williams. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 21 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff because not only are they seeing a back pile of yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync. And that bodes well this late in the season.
Yeah, to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
So that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Once again, it's Swift. Nifty move. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Bears.
On play action, here's Williams. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To the air, Williams. Connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
First down.
Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Love fires that quickly outside. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. Going back to Love. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jacobs. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. Jacobs going to try to mill it. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. About 3 yards there to the 27.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing. Love. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they run heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
In motion, the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Williams. And down he goes. The second back right around the 41-yard line. Micah Parsons collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Williams. Buying time to his left. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. 11, the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's Love. is caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Throw right side, hauled in by Doubs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Love looking to throw it. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
No gain on the play.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Janet Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw, Williams. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And that one too wide and incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play.
On play action, Love to throw. Open man is Uzomah. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33.
To the air again, Love. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. They stiff arms it, and the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work, get back to basics is usually your answer.
And the Packers pick it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Odunze wide open. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Play action. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They give it off here to the tight end. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. So on fourth down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Santos' kick is up and through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a solid run down inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Love now. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Love. That's taken in by Watson. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Throwing. Love. And he's got it. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Final play of the half. Love. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Brendan McManus on for the Packers.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. They need 2. Here's third down.
Jaden Reed. It's a gain of 4. Makes it
Back to throw. Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. Love. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 53 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Able to slither by. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Pass complete to Moore. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
First and goal, Chicago.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the pylon and incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw once more, here's Williams. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're trying to dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Love. And that is incomplete here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers Packers are able to stretch out their lead. McManus's point after is good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Onto the field now come the Bears. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game. Where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
They've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Oh, some strong running. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Moore, the man in motion. To throw, Williams. And that'll be incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Williams. Throw out wide is incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Well, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it up a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing the night." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And the Packers first down.
They'll give to Jacobs running right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Well, will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Packers first down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He was brought down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw now. Here's Love. Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears first down.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
2 yards on the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Williams loses the football. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. In motion goes the tight end. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. 2nd and short now following the fumble.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Bears 6.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Packer pressure, and down he goes. 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a
Love looking to throw it. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Down by Jaquan Brisker. A A 1-yard gain. Brings up
working out of the gun. Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. From 21 yards away. And the Packers continue to pull it on here in the fourth. Extra point from McManus is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To the air. Williams set up the screen to Swift. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Looking to throw. Williams. Right to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete. Now Williams from the gun on 3rd down. A little juke. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Here's a handoff to Swift. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Swift. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The jumbo set out there, 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And this one is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Back to the running game with Swift. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for Green Bay, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's unfortunately more of the same.